Not only that, but in later years, the government projections are rather conservative. From 2016 to 2020, the government predicted not more than 2% real GDP growth. Even at these lower levels, it failed to meet expectations. The government makes 3-year projections. Every year from 2008 to 2020, the year following the budget year and the year after that, growth was projected to be higher than the year before. As a result, the government expected growth to accumulate, and instead it remained dormant. The goals were not met. So what happens when you overestimate your budget? So about halfway through the year, you realize you're going to miss your targets and not by much, then you panic and resort to desperate measures. The government raised personal taxes on the wealthy one year, and another year, the duty on gasoline was raised. Then 1 year later, it raised VAT by a percentage point. And what story are these numbers telling us? First, the government's assessment of the state of economy is dangerously rosy, and this is consistent with its extraordinary lack of remorse for its actions. No one in the government appears to be taking responsibility for this, which is consistent with the general dismissiveness of low levels of business confidence. There is one bright spot in this dark cloud. Things have changed since the 2021 budget. For one thing, if not the COVID-19 crisis, the government may have overestimated growth that year, but you can't really blame them for that disaster. However, the government did underestimate growth in 2022, indicating a new level of caution. In addition, growth forecasts in subsequent years tend to be lower rather than higher. There is unmistakably a new sheriff in town. What should we or they do in response? Derek Keys, former Genco chairman and briefly finance minister, is one of the government ministers I admire. He once said that if you have a big problem, you have to lean on it with consistency and determination. Soon it won't be a huge problem. It will be a big problem, then a problem, then a problem, then a problem. I believe what he was saying was, don't try to solve big problems all at once. Let time do the heavy lifting, but be consistent. And I believe that the point is that if you don't consistently lean on the problem will eventually lean on to you. That is where we are as a nation right now.